I asked a group of teens what they really thought about kissing. Trust me, their answers will blow your mind. I took a trip to church on Saturday, and after the lessons I had with some teens, I grabbed them for the interview. So let's start with Daniel. Daniel had a very good stance. He believes, in his words, that kissing is a very serious thing.
It's very serious. Growing up, I learned to understand that you should not try to start what you're not ready for.
See how fine she is. See how fine she is. If you liked them, maybe you had a crush on them, and they kissed you on your forehead, or no, before on your cheek, how would you react?
Well, because of the affection involved,
Shabalala.
I might not react negatively.
What is the positive way that you react?
As a teenager, our reproductive cells are the ones that are developing.
Okay.
So you might begin to have some urges, but as a Christian, you should know that you should put those urges under subjection.
Which one is reproductive cells that are developing? Hey God. Anyways, I could tell that he was forming holy, so I had to get him somehow with this particular question. Imagine this, your crush leans in for a kiss, and then you suddenly remember, I've not brushed. What would be your reaction?
Step back.
That's the reason why you lean back.
Yes, sir.
As a Christian, you will not kiss. If they come, you will not lean back.
Depending, you said I have not brushed.
So if you have brushed, you will now...
Got it!
If you have brushed, you will... Pause! I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would really love it if you could help me do that. Subscribe! What are you waiting for? And yes, like the video so I can blow. And that's how I caught Daniel. So in conclusion, he will be happy about the kiss because of hormones. Then came Miracle. She was refreshingly open and honest about this topic. Miracle doesn't see anything particularly wrong with kissing. She said kissing is normal at a particular age. Why would you say it's normal? Like when you're older?
Because at that age you are free to do it. There's a certain age you can actually get to when you can
59,
no.
78.
No, I feel like from 18 sir.
18, okay.
Actually.
So
yeah,
your first
from
kiss is going to
18.
be like when you're 18.
I don't know
Okay.
how it turns out. As long as you're that age, I feel like you can enter into a relationship, and in a relationship, of course, there'll be kissing.
Tell me the truth, Miracle. Have you kissed before? Have you had a kiss already?
No.
Don't worry, I will blur this side out. So
No.
No. Tell me the truth.
Honestly,
Minister to... Oh. Yeah, everyone, close your ear.
I'm not even lying.
Close your ear, everybody. Yeah. Talk fast. Kissing would happen for her, but just not yet. Interesting. Has a boy tried to initiate kissing with you before?
Yes. But not... yes.
So did it happen?
No.
Did you like the guy?
Yes.
Did you... So like you wanted to?
Yeah, actually.
So why did you stop?
I'm not ready to do it yet. But I feel like if it happens, it will happen. But I don't want to do it yet.
Okay. So like for you, it's not exactly the world has ended type of thing.
It's actually bad. Actually, it's actually wrong.
Okay, it's wrong for your age.
And as a Christian, yes.
Deep down, she's still being conflicted. Like the church side of her is saying that kissing is wrong, but the normal side of her is saying that kissing is not wrong. That's actually the issue that most Christians are facing. Your crush, right?
Yeah.
That guy, that guy. I'm a prophet. Anyways, if the boy you like at your age, right, the boy you like walks up to you and tells you, like everything is set, and then he wants to kiss you on the lips, and he asks you nicely, and everything, he has written poems, he has done everything that a nice boy that loves you at your age should do. Now it's now time for you to stamp that love with a kiss. You go run them, I've been no go run them.
I might.
The question now is that, do you think you will like it?
I feel like I will.
This is what baffles me. She actually admitted that she would kiss her crush even right now if he did all the things that he needed to do. That includes being romantic and stuff like that.
And so, I'll be scared, I don't know.
When you go home, will you tell?
God forbid. Of course not.
So why?
How should I?
So why won't you tell? You will not tell because it's a bad thing or because of your parents' reaction?
Their reaction.
A particular theme I kept on seeing with these teenagers was that although they aren't interested in kissing, if their crush does the right romantic gestures,
they would probably kiss them. And I just love how Miracle is very honest. She said she actually might kiss him.
Let's assume that you had kissed already, right? Would you be willing to admit it?
Yes.
Knowing fully well that Momsi will watch it.
Never.
And let me tell you guys something now. Parents, most teens would actually kiss their crushes. And there's nothing you parents can ever do about it because you'll never know. And they will never tell you.
And
Do you think it's
not
a
make
bad
sense.
thing? Do you think kissing is actually a sin?
When I was younger, I used to say it's a bad stuff, no dating, no stuff like that. But life happens.
So what
I will not
changed?
deny it.
So what changed your mind about it since you originally thought that it was not that big of a deal?
Life happened.
Her answer got me thinking. Could it be that the movies that she has watched over time has influenced her perspective on this matter?
I grew up on Hannah Montana. I remember the first time I saw a guy kiss a girl. I think it was Jake. He kissed Hannah. I was like, Jesus. Fast forward now, I'm like, it's just kissing. What do you think that we were watching that got you to that point where you're like, it's just kissing?
It's not actually just kissing.
But are you aware that kissing activates your entire body?
Yes.
You know that?
I know that.
How do you know that?
How do you know that, Miracle? Hey, yeah.
What is the difference between French kissing and normal kissing?
French kissing is deep until it's leads to other stuff.
Well, like what?
You know.
God forbid.
Don't worry, later in the video, I'll tell them exactly what I think. And yeah, I have a very different, controversial perspective.
No, as long as I'm above 18. I don't want to do like my age, I'm so small.
Okay, you're too small. So, if you're 18, like 1/8, you start kissing.
Yeah, because I'll be of age to start dating, so.
And then there was Melissa. Melissa had a more cautious approach. She didn't plan to kiss anyone until she was 18. By the way, Daniel is 16, Miracle is 14, Melissa is 14, and Ayo, who you would later see in the video, is 16. So these guys are really teenagers.
Kissing is not a bad thing. It's a thing that is meant for an age range.
Not really. It depends on your belief.
So what's your belief?
I believe it's not really a bad thing like that.
Okay.
Just like, you're not supposed to do it when you're like,
Young.
yeah.
And yeah, just like Miracle, she didn't see anything wrong with it. In fact, the only reason why she's not doing it yet is because she doesn't want to.
So give me one reason why it's okay to kiss at age 18 besides the age.
You are at a mature age.
So you believe that as long as you can make the decisions, that you can do what you want to do, and it's a good thing, or it's not a bad thing. Let me put it that way. If kissing is not a bad thing per se, then is it a good thing? Or it's in the middle?
It's in the middle.
So kissing is a gray area.
Yes.
It's a gray area.
Melissa proceeds to tell me how much she wants to marry early. So kissing at age 18 makes sense to her.
You know, you first, before kissing starts, you first have to like date the person.
Okay.
And me, I want to marry early, so.
So like you have to kiss them to test if they are good enough to marry.
No,
No,
not really.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, no?
What are you saying?
You see, we never really explain kissing to our children, and that's why they end up building conviction somewhere else. I believe that if you leave that topic open, your children can make decisions without you.
Before I do some particular things, I usually think about what my parents will say. What would they think?
Okay, so what would they think about you kissing your boyfriend at age 18?
They will not know. I will not tell them.
Video más, mi gente, para perder el tiempo.
Oh, it's the cute laugh for me. I know they tell my parents say they kiss, so God forbid.
If your crush kisses you today, do you genuinely think that you would not want more?
Yes, I want to want more. I'll control myself.
I like how Daniel says when he kisses, he won't be able to stop.
I can't stop. I can't stop.
You can't stop.
Yes, once it's a desire for more,
Yeah.
it can never stop.
But Melissa and Miracle both believe that they will be able to stop when they start. I'm like, you think you can control yourselves? I wonder who is being naive. I actually wonder if they legitimately know what they're talking about, or they are just hopefully assuming that they will be able to control themselves.
Imagine now that you go out with this guy, you now kiss him, right? And then you guys start break up. So you have to now start procedure again for that guy.
You know, if I kiss somebody and the person breaks up with me, I don't need to start.
Or you guys break up?
I don't need to start another procedure. I don't need to stress myself. I'm not kiss again now. Because I'm married.
What if the guy wants to be kissed?
I'll tell him sorry now. I don't want.
Everything was good. You guys just didn't work out. Are you now going to now say that, okay, because I already kissed, I'll not kiss anybody again till I marry?
I will not feel like kissing anybody again.
So you feel like if you give somebody your lips and they misuse it, that's the end. Nobody else will take my lips again.
Except my husband.
Why don't you just start from now?
No.
So you must test it first. You're not okay with the fact that you kissed somebody and then things didn't work out. It will break your heart. The solution to someone breaking your heart after you've kissed the person is not kissing again till marriage. How about you just don't kiss till marriage?
That would be better. To be better.
And finally, we have Ayo. Ayo was actually the first person to admit that he has actually kissed someone before, and that was his ex-girlfriend.
If your crush sits down here now, or your girlfriend, because you have baby, your babe sits down here now. So you didn't kiss her? You are the first person to be honest with me. Thank you. So you have kissed before? Great. Let's talk about this. So how was it?
Normal kiss.
I asked Ayo if he could control himself after the initial kiss, and this was his answer.
Did you actually feel like, was there ever a point where you felt like you wanted more than just the kissing?
Yes, if I see that he's already getting to this stage when you want to be, or when she wants to be offering her clothes or this sexual this thing, I will leave her.
Why do you think you have so much control in this situation?
Because once told me that I should not, that if I have a girlfriend, I should not impregnate her.
Okay, so you know that kissing will lead to impregnation.
Yes.
So in your next relationship, are you going to kiss?
Yes. But I want that when I want to marry my friend.
Are you referring to the altar, or are you referring to like maybe you have proposed to her, you cannot kiss her?
No, the other.
This is the final big question for anybody. Can you really control yourself once you started kissing? The teens I spoke to had different answers, but most of them agreed it's a slippery slope. Now, of course, I didn't just let these teens to educate me. I gave them a little bit of advice from my perspective.
Me have kissed before. I can categorically tell you by fact that you want more of it. In fact, the first day you kiss, you want to kiss 10 times more. That's that day that you can. Oh, you thought that kiss was just mwah. Then you not go. Because that one will not be enough to encourage.
Actually.
You have held yourself for 14 years. I'm joking. But you've held yourself for a long time and then you finally actualized it. Then it ends in a second. I need more of this now. Like this can't just be it. And slowly and surely, you now want the person to kiss you again.
Yes.
And again and again. And that is where the deep one that enter inside. I've ever seen people kiss in movies and then the woman holds the man. Like this picture now. The man holds the man. Then the man now holds. Is that what he does? Like he just goes like this. Like I won't touch her.
No.
Where are his hands?
On her.
On where?
On her.
Don't you think that she would like that?
She.
If at all you enter into that rabbit hole of kissing, when he's touching you, I guarantee you won't say, leave me, oh my God. You won't do that.
It's true.
You won't do that. I don't think kissing is a sin. It leads to sin. Therefore, it must be categorized as sin.
Like how will it lead to something?
I don't know where that, like, kissing activates something. Kissing is like the key to intimacy. Like kissing is that thing that moves you into intimacy. It's meant to like help you to get there. Same thing with cuddling. Same thing with hugging, not necessarily because like you can hug somebody without feeling. But kissing is like a key that opens the door to every other thing. Kissing is going to lead to something else. Take it from someone who has kissed before. That's the thing. If you move to kissing, sex is worse. One day, kissing will be nothing, and then sex will be like, it's just sex. As far as you didn't get pregnant, it's not just touching. Sex is worse. From touching, you now graduate. It's not just sex. Having pregnancy is worse. Is it not just abortion? Killing somebody is worse. I'm serious. That's how it progresses. I guarantee you, right, as someone that is older, right, I'm not 18 anymore, as you can see. I think it's quite obvious, right? As I guarantee you that if you start it, you might unintentionally enter into something else. You have to be the man that I know they do. And if you want to leave me, no, voila, leave me. Honestly, no, seriously speaking, because it will always definitely lead to something.
Yes.
No one can control how they feel.
After hearing their final thoughts on the topic, I think they agreed with me.
My advice to you this moment is that you should not even bother to start. I know there are pressures out there, people mounting pressure on you that if you don't do this, you will never belong to the crew. So if you actually take that step, you might be actually able to come out, but it is a very difficult thing for you to come out unless you meet with God. That's my conclusion.
It is actually wrong because it will lead you to sin, and you don't want to do that. If you want to kiss, you might not want to sin, and that will lead you to sin. So you have to use all the power in you to stay away from it. That's all I can say.
High five. Thank you.
But now to hear from you. Do you think kissing is just innocent, or do you know that it leads to something more? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Media Apostle out.